Let's start the recording on this thing so that it's actually recording without the frame drops. So I do apologize for anybody watching the live. The next couple weeks it'll start settling itself out because I'll be moving. But yeah, there's not much I can do about the frame drops right now, so the video is going to be broken. Hopefully the audio still sounds good, but if it doesn't, then I guess we're going to have no viewers. So
Or you can watch it on YouTube.
yeah, or you could listen to it on SoundCloud, youtube.com/avos5. SoundCloud.com/avos5. So no big deal there. I'm not terribly worried about it. Again, just because we've got the access to the other replays and stuff. So
yeah. Do we start recording yet or no?
yes, we are recording now.
Oh, this is a proper introduction.
Thanks, Lord Ixie. Glad you like my bed. And I made it just for you guys. Just for you. Anyway. Sorry, I'm moving windows around so that I don't have to do it later. And I'm trying to make sure that I've got all the windows open for later. So this is a little hint into what we're going to be talking about today, I guess.
Yeah.
Championships, competitive stuff, and all that junk. God, we are going to talk about competitive Pokemon a lot today, I feel.
Thank God.
We're gonna touch into some stuff that's not really competitive, but again, not having a tagline for this podcast because I'm just a terrible human being. Hello, everybody. I'm DKG's Avos, and with me today I have KingWill. Say hi, Will.
Flutie crew all up in it.
We've made it 5 seconds into the podcast, and already I have editing to do. Thank you, Will. Will doing everything that he can. Will also making me look terrible on this webcast. Because, well, podcast. Whatever this is. Will's making me look terrible because his camera looks actually really nice and looks like it's in nearly 60 frames a second, while mine's at 30 and chugging through it. So, thanks, Will, for that. First things first, before we do anything else, KFC has frustrated me yet again. I want to find the KFC website. That's one thing that I didn't do ahead of time. So, let's see. There's sandwiches. KFC sandwiches. All right, let me make sure that this looks good on the podcast. Fantastic. So, here it is. The Doublelicious sandwich. Okay? The Doublelicious sandwich. Now, the people that have been on my stream before know that I'm a big fan of the Double Down. All right? Anytime you get a Double Down in Pokemon, there's a Double Down sandwich that shows up in my stream. We could go to the replay overlay and change everything up and screw literally everything up for everything. Scroll through, and there's the Double Down. The Double Down, right? Now we go back to the podcast so that everything's fixed. Now, the Doublelicious is basically the chicken sandwich, like the chicken, I don't even know. The chicken patty, right? The fried chicken patty with the bacon and the cheese and the sauce of the Double Down. And then instead of being a Double Down where there's no bun, that's the whole point of the Double Down, was that there's no bun, and you use chicken as the bun. So they take the Double Down and remove a piece of chicken and then stick it between two buns. And that is a travesty. And I'm pissed.
Yeah, as you should be. It sounded delicious. I didn't have it over here in the East Coast, but
I'm so angry about it that KFC would, first of all, get rid of the Double Down. And then second of all, take the Double Down and remove everything that made it the Double Down and then just add buns. I'm so mad. I'm so mad about this. I went to KFC and I asked them, I walked up to the counter, I was like, hey, listen, I know the Double Down's not on your menu anymore, but can you please make me a Double Down? I really want a Double Down. And they're like, no, I'm sorry, but you can have a Doublelicious. And I'm like, is it basically a Double Down? They're like, yeah, but they put a bun on it. I'm like, how? No. No! You can't. So I ordered it anyway. And I ate it. And the bun was actually delicious. And that makes it even worse, because I liked it. But I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. There's nothing.
So you're crying about something that was good,
Yeah, because it ruined everything that was good before it.
but it's still good though.
Yeah, it was terrible. Okay, I want to make sure that Skype was still good. We're good.
Welcome to Pokemon NPR about nothing. That's 2.
No, and then it ruined it. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Skype, quit moving me around. All right. Anyway,
Actually, that looks really good. I just looked at the stream.
right? It does. And that's basically how it comes out. But, you know, the whole point of the double down was that no, we don't have a bun. The chicken is the bun. And then they added buns to.
But like I said, it looks really good though. Like
It is,
I
and
want one right now. I might just like quit podcast
Just-
listening, just go get one.
All right, I'm out. All right.
I'm just gonna get like 5 of them because I should be like 300 pounds, but I'm not. It's great.
Okay, on to actual Pokemon. We discussed last week. We discussed last week that there was a little teaser for the new Pokemon movie, and in that teaser they hinted at little green things, and we talked about what those little green things could be, and we all kind of decided that we had no idea, and so now here's Chespin stealing one of them, at least one of them. We're not sure if he steals more than one, but
Well, Chespin also has like this mutant green aura around him, which is kind of funny.
yeah, like first of
I
all,
think Chespin's actually going Super Saiyan God like 7. You just didn't know it, because that's what they do in Japanese, in like Japanime. They all have like auras now and ki and all that. So
yeah.
it's a good game. Chespin is actually the best form of Pokemon and best Pokemon ever because he has ki and everything said.
And a sweet hoodie, you know.
Yeah.
The sweet hoodie makes it. So there's a point at, I think at the end of this video, and I'll try and find it, but there just ends up being a pile of these green things. And so I know last week we were saying that maybe these are the arrows, that Rock Wrecker, you're throwing a Geodude, so with 1,000 arrows, you're throwing these Pokemon, or these creatures, or their scientific experiments. And the worst part about this is that this doesn't help us out any better. Oh, there we go. So, there we go.
Like I said, or they could just be like, the mentally challenged versions of, the Larvatars.
They could be. It's kind of weird. I want to put this in slow-mo. Can I put this in slow-mo? I don't... Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put this in 0.25 and play it. And you can see that it's a bunch of them, and they swell up like a big thing, and then they blow up like a giant bomb. And that's all I got. I don't know. Mega Evolution 4, and then they look like kind of green Scraftatars, like Scrafty Larvatars. Because you know how Scrafty's got that big head and the weird, like, his
The Mohawk
hoodie
thing?
stuff. Yeah. So it kind of looks like a green Scrafty Larvitar Pokemon fusion. So maybe Pokemon's getting on the bandwagon of Pokemon fusions, and that's what it is. Where is it? Where's my
Or just maybe it's a Mewtwo.
It's Mewtwo. No, it is not Mewtwo. No, the other thing, I know that one thing that you mentioned early on, this was before the podcast, was that not Scrafty, whatever, the Chespin. There we go. Chespin only grabbed one. Chespin only grabbed one of them, which granted, it's about all that he could fit in his hands. but it looks like there's only one that's even awake or alive or whatever. But we can see that there's clearly scientists and clearly something that's blown up and destroyed in the background. Whether Chespin's a ghost or actually going crazy Super Saiyan, who knows? But
And again, I do like the whole fact that like they have a Mega Bayonet. I think that's kind of cool.
yeah, and they show a lot of megas in this video. Um, let's watch it all the way from the beginning because you've got Mega Charizard, Venusaur, all that. Mega Charizard X is using Dragon Pulse. I don't know, but it is kind of cool that they're taking advantage of some of these Mega Stones. I don't know. I do like the fact that they're taking advantage of more than just a couple Megas. That they're not leaving the whole Mega Evolution thing just for Pokemon Origins. But other than that,
Well,
I don't
did you
know.
see the clip? It was like one of these like battle things. It was I forgot who his name is. He's a champion from this in not Kalos region, the Hoenn region.
Hmm.
It's him and the main dude with the Char X. It's him and Mega Metagross and the Char X versus Mega Rayquaza, Mega Kyogre, and Mega Ray Ray. Like
I
it
haven't
was
seen that.
so cool. Then it's like, why are you trying to fire pledge Mega Ray Ray? You are the worst trainer of all time. You have Dragon Pulse, which is, super effective against other dragons. But no, no.
No,
What do we
no.
do? Fire Blast. But it's okay though. It's the same, thing where, Ash
Yeah,
won, his first badge by hitting the sprinkler system.
because that's how Pokemon actually works. But whatever.
No, it's
Uh,
cool. It's cool. They all have a lot of heart, which it's kind of like being a gym rat,
mhm.
which means, they're actually garbage. But they feel so bad for him. They're like, here you go, buddy. They're Rudy, pretty much. We're watching that Japanese animation of Rudy, just in Pokemon.
So what you're saying is that what we're gonna have is this giant speech in the locker room, or since it's a Pokemon gym, we're probably just gonna have it in the bathroom. So, well, it's Japanese, so there's got to be tentacles somewhere. And then
They're coming out the drain. The
yeah,
drain.
so
The
there's tentacles
container.
somewhere. We're in the bathroom, and then there's gonna be this pep talk, probably from Brock
Mhm.
to Ash, and we're in Viridian City, and just to make everything really weird, Misty's the gym leader in Viridian City. Not Cerulean, where she belongs, but she's going to be the gym leader in Viridian now. Because Japanese timelines don't have to make sense, right?
None.
So Japanese timeline doesn't have to make sense. This is Rudy the Pokemon movie. Rudy the Pokemon movie. We've got a pep talk from Brock about how Ash needs to use, all of his Pokemon to be their very best instead of, wiping out Misty, who is a known water trainer with the overpowered electric mouse that he's got. Things like that. I don't
And then he
know.
sends out his level 1 Charmander
Yeah.
against the Blastoise. You can do it, Charmander. You can do it.
I believe in you.
Use hidden power.
It's
And it's hidden power water.
oh
Blastoise just
god.
sits there, eats a sandwich. He's like, blast. And it's like, Charmander's just scratching the
Could
shit out
you
of him.
could you imagine them trying to explain hidden powers in the anime? Like like in the game universe, we're just like, you know what? Everybody gets a hidden power. We know that it's based on IVs, but then trying to go over to the cartoon anime, like, oh man. That'd be so amazing. Like, yeah, he's got an inner pocket of water in this Charmander, and then you've got hidden power water coming out of a Charmander, which just comes out as a squirt like water gun. So, Charmander, use hidden power water. That I don't know. I don't know why that entertains me so much. But like, oh god, the other thing that would crack me up, like any
Welcome
hidden
to
power
Entry 8.
grass, hidden power grass where you just like puke up a leaf. Oh god.
Welcome to Entry Hazard fan fiction, ladies and gentlemen.
Ship it. Ship it. Oh, man. All right. So I think the next thing that we can talk about is some of the giveaways that Pokemon's up to. So, Will, what's Pokemon up to?
I know they're coming up with the Mega Shiny Rayquaza giveaway,
Shiny
which
Ray Ray. Let me try and pull
which
that up. Ooh,
is
got it.
by all means one of the coolest looking Pokemon that is not usable in any of the viable formats outside of Ubers.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, even Shiny. I don't even think Mega Ray Ray is allowed in Ubers, is it? Because you can
Whatever.
Choice Band or Choice Scarf and Life Orb a
Yeah, no, it's
Mega
what you
Ray
call
Ray.
it though. You can use it in what's the one tier? Anything goes
Oh,
tier,
anything goes. Yeah.
but you can't use it at all elsewhere. Um, but it's a cool looking Pokemon, and you know what? If you really want to, you could be a man, and as soon as you get your Mega Bracelet and you want to do like a thing, you can just send that like level 100 sucker in there and just wreck everything.
Oh
Dragon
man.
send everything. Look, if you even want me to help you out, never mind.
If you want to help, if you want to have an adamant 6 IV, no, we don't. We do not condone power saves at all. No, no, no. Anyway, so Shiny Ray Ray, if I remember correctly, it's any nature. I'm not 100% positive on that.
Hey, it's cool, man. If you get that serious Mega Ray Ray, it's game over. Because he's serious. He's serious about it.
Super cereal. Super cereal. But yeah, let me check Cerebi. Cerebi's probably got more information on that.
And to
Cerebi.net.
be fair, like that's one of those things. It's just like a collector Pokemon. It's not like unless you're just trying to like rape through the game,
Yeah.
like just like roll through it real quick, kind of like something I might do if I ever get like Alpha Sapphire, just so I can play competitive
Cerebi.
with that cartridge.
There we go. So, yeah, let's see. Any nature. And then the OT is Galileo. Interesting.
Ooh,
And they gave him Dragon Fang. And it comes out at
ooh,
level 70. That's kind of crazy.
ooh. Does it get Dragon Ascent?
Yes. That was one of the big things, is that it's got Dragon Ascent, so you can Mega Evolve it. It also has E-Speed, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Dance. And I think
Well, how does?
that's...
Oh, Dragon Fans like the held item.
Yeah, Dragon Fang's a held item. Yeah.
Okay.
Because he ate the meteorite, remember?
Mm-hmm.
He just ate it. All right, and so there's one other thing that's out and about, which you told me about, which is now on screen.
Mega Sharpedo, which I'm getting next week just for the sheer hell of it because I already have one
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a man. Um, it's a Mega Sharpedo with Speed Boost, Lockjaw, Tough Jaw, whatever it's
Yep.
called.
Yep.
Strong Jaw? Strong Jaw, right?
Strong jaw.
Strong,
Yeah,
strong Jaw,
whatever his
yeah.
mega ability is. The one
Yeah,
that makes
that.
his bitey moves really strong. Strong
Yeah, I
jaw.
think it's coming with Crunch, Aqua Jet,
Mm.
Waterfall, and Destiny Bond, which I think is cool as hell.
Ice Fang, by the
Dumb.
way, not Waterfall.
Oh,
Yeah,
it should have Waterfall.
it should. Anyway,
Waterfall's more deadly. Stab.
so, but you mentioned Destiny Bond, which I believe goes back to, yet again, that instance of Game Freak. Come on. I mean, we just discussed this with, this was right before the podcast, the event for Alligator with the hidden ability, and I've got one sitting literally right in front of me. I could probably put it up on the capture card, but I don't want to plug it in. So I'm just going to throw it on the camera, and whatever, that's close enough. You can sort of tell that might have been a for Alligator at some point in its life. Anyway, that for Alligator is Brave, which I'm okay with. He's got a really low speed compared to a lot of things, so whatever. Brave nature, that's fine. And then the Sheer Force, awesome ability. Glad that we've got the hidden ability. But then they gave it Ice Punch, Crunch, Waterfall, which all three of those, phenomenal moves. All of them have their own utility. And then with the Sheer Force, all of those are boosted by the Sheer Force because Crunch has a chance to drop the defense. Ice Punch has a chance to freeze. Waterfall has a chance to flinch. And then the fourth move is Screech. And come on, Game Freak. Listen, Destiny Bond?
Nah, man, you Choice Scarf it, Choice Scar Screech, dog. What do you know about that?
Oh my god. Choice Scarf, Brave Screech on for Alligator.
Oh, dude, new meta. Like, we're bringing the meta back. I'm taking that to the Boston Open with me next week.
That's what you're gonna take.
Yeah,
Take it to
Choice
the
Scar
Boston
Screech.
Open and call that good. We're
Uh,
just gonna.
mine is actually Corky. So, yeah, I'm taking my Corky for Alligator. And my,
Quirky. Seriously?
yeah, my Sassy,
Sassy T-Tar? Sassy T-Tar support on your quirky.
yeah, he also has Stealth Rocks, with an Assault Vest. Along with my,
Sassy
Brave,
T-Tar in the sand with the assault vest and stealth rocks.
and
I believe you're gonna go
my
pretty
Brave
far.
Fire Chicken. My Brave Fire Chicken with 0 speed IV. Um,
For Trick Room with speed boost.
yeah. And he's meant to be a mega, but I'm gonna put
Ooh.
Tyranitar on it, just because I hope he becomes a mega Tyranitar.
Because that would make your Mega Fire Chicken actually good. Would be the
Because he
Tyranitar, right?
becomes like, it's like a fusion,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he got Digivolved, and he does a fusion dance, and it's crazy. You guys haven't seen it yet. It's a new mechanic in the game.
The Digivolving? The Digivolving is the new mechanic.
Yeah. So he becomes a sandstorming, dragon dancing, speed boosting, fire chicken rock dark type thing.
Uh,
And
a fire, a fire chicken Tyrannosaurus.
more like Gajira.
Gozera!
And I'm going to sweep everything, and I'm going to win worlds with it too. Because somehow, like, I'm going to win the Boston Open. They're just going to be like, "You're so good. You're just going to play in the final world this year." And
You're gonna skip day 1 and day 2, and we're just gonna put you straight into the bracket.
no, I'm going to the finals.
Oh,
So
they're
I
gonna
got,
put you directly in the finals
yeah,
for your new Digivolving. That's
for me breaking the game, and
or they're gonna kick you out because again we discussed that last week where if you are abusing the game in a way that Game Freak did not intend.
yeah, but I'm so innovative. It's cool. I also so I get a free invite to Worlds next year, and I automatically win every tournament I attend because I'm that good.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Oh my god.
But Sharpedo, yeah.
Is that you're gonna be your next tattoo? Is Sharpedo
Sharpedo right under like under
right underneath Spidey? It's just gonna be Sharpedo.
I'm gonna write Sharpedo. That's it. In Sharpie.
Just and then it's gonna be spelled wrong, so it's gonna be DEO.
Yeah.
Sharp
Yeah,
DO.
no,
Sharp
no,
DO.
no, no copyright infringement on my
Right.
body.
Can't have that. So Sharp DO. Sharp DO next tattoo. Um, you
It's
know,
actually gonna be a Sharpie with speed boost.
so I sort of understand why they're doing this whole Sharpedo thing because this is the first 2015 world, like obviously. So Pokemon. Let me get this.
And it's
Google
also
right.
I think they're also trying to get usage out of it too, which I think that's what they're kind of doing.
I
Because like even like Mega Audino has like viability in the VGC scene. Like last year they tried that with Mega Heracross. And not Heracross, Pinsir. Like I get it, like Pinsir's so freaking powerful, but
yeah.
doesn't fit into the VGC world, unfortunately. Like in singles meta,
Mm-hmm.
it's a monster. Not really right now, unfortunately, for whatever reason. I get it because you know you can only sword like what is it? Everything outspeeds it pretty much.
Yeah.
So
So
kind of
I'm a
rough.
little upset right now because I can't find the page for Worlds that I was on yesterday. But whatever. The Pokemon Worlds theme.
Hmm.
Oh, Pokemon Worlds 2015. That's what I want. There we go. I got it. So they've got Pikachu dressed up like he's I don't know, part of the East India Trading Company. Because they're in Boston, right? So you got the Boston with the Boston Tea Party. And I think that they're going after this nautical theme because it's Boston. And you've got Boston Harbor and the Boston Tea Party. And you've got all these things. And so like their big banner image, they've got a bunch of sailing things. Like they've got a Trico with a little sailor's cap. They've got a something or other. I don't even know. Whatever else they've got on that banner, they're going for this nautical theme, and I think that's where they get the Sharpedo. But I'll be honest, it just I'm not that excited about Sharpedo.
Uh, yeah, there's nothing to be excited about Sharpedo because it's Sharpedo. Like as simply put as possible. Like, what does Sharpedo do that makes it viable for VGC?
He loses to a Mach Punch from Iron Fist Conkeldurr.
Or Guts Conkeldurr, not Burnt, or
Yeah.
Sheer Force Conkeldurr, or a Mach Punch from a Zero IV Hitmontop, a Mach Punch from a Pokemon that doesn't even should have Mach Punch that has zero
A
attack
non-stab
IVs.
Mach Punch.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if there is anyone that has that, but
I think so. I don't know. We'll check that in a minute. And to answer your question, Lord Ixie, do you actually have to be at Worlds to get the Sharpedo? Yes, it is. It is an event giveaway. So
and
you
if
have to
you
be at Worlds to get it.
and because I am going to be at Worlds next week, I will bring it back in 2 weeks, and I will clone several of them for viewers if they want them.
Okay, so non-stab Mach Punch,
Just
the
saying.
only one that gets it. You should know this because we discussed this a while. Well, I guess it was like 6 months ago at this point. But I'm going to give you a chance to guess what the only Pokemon with Mach Punch that is non-stab. I will give you a hint. Its fully evolved form gets Iron Fist.
Oh, it's one of the bug things. Is it? Can't, Libya, Lydia, or whatever.
Ledian! There it
Yeah,
is.
whatever.
With its 85 base speed and an astounding, God, what is that? 35 attack? 35 attack, yeah. Impressive. With your Iron Fist and 35 base attack, we'll give you a choice band and call it good.
But Dizzy Punch though.
There is another one that gets it through breeding, Magmar and Magmortar. The Magmar series get Mach Punch, which is actually kind of neat.
If it still got Follow Me, I'd be using it because Flame Body Follow Me is elite, in my opinion.
When did it get Follow Me?
When Gen 5, when they had you could like transfer your game into like the 64 or whatever, or the whatever, and it had like the Pokemon, the XD game.
Oh yeah, so it was like Extreme Speed Linoon.
Yeah. Well, Linoon learned it now, but
Mm-mm.
yeah, it still does.
No. Nuh-uh. Nope. 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 Special moves. Japanese Jump Festa event. So you can use it now. Because they had that one event, but that was originally the E-Speed was just XD.
Well, yeah.
I was mad. I remember being mad about this and going on a tirade. That's the only reason I know about that.
But the funny thing is, that thing also learns Play Rough, too. No, Linoon.
I think so.
You know, I'm just saying it learns Play Rough, and it has not a very good move pool, but you know, with that E-Speed and I don't know, something fun, something
Belly Drum?
fun. Well, yeah, Belly Drum. You need one more thing though. Shadow Claw, maybe. Does it get Shadow Claw? Because every normal Pokemon gets you get Shadow Claw. There we go. Because you got to hit Ghost somehow.
I mean, you could just give it Tackle. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Have we talked long enough to go for break yet? I don't know. Do we have one more topic?
I don't. I'm ready for competitive talk.
All right, let's take
I
a
need
break
another
real
cup of
quick,
coffee.
and then we'll come back and we'll discuss some competitive stuff. So,
Competitive.
woo! All right, everybody out there, hold on to your shorts. We'll be right back.
I'm
Let
holding on
me
my
let me let me put the mixer,
junk.
and then I'm gonna mute. Goodbye, Will.